Hello guys, I hope am I audible and visible to all of you. Can you please confirm? Let me just check from my end so that uh, can you please confirm everyone, am I audible? Yeah, I think so. Am I audible and visible both? So welcome you all to this class. Again, I would say that means again I welcome you at every morning at 11:30 a.m. So this is I would say this is my second class on percentages. If you're listening me guys, you can just say hi because that would be great. So as you all can see, this is the part 2 of percentage. This is basically I would say part 2 of percentage whether we are dealing with. So again, I would say to every one of you, those who are there in the class, this is part 2 on percentage. Part 1 we did. Hi, hello, who is there? Hi. Hi Chaitanya, good morning, good morning. So this is part 2 and I would request all of you, I also share the PDF in my Telegram. On my Telegram, I also shared the PDF. We are fighting with two things here. Two things is that we are fighting with old school method plus the ratio method. Okay. So this is going to be really, really important for you and I would say the new learning for everyone. So how to beat the old school method and how to go for ratio methods in the percentage. So that is the reason why I'm guiding you this. Okay. So let me just start and let me see that how many of you, I have done this thing. So let us start. We'll not waste the time. We'll start with the question solving. Are you ready, everyone? Can you please comment? Are you ready? Come on, say. Is it fast? Should I start? Should I start? Uh, yeah, I'll explain at the last. Okay. I'll explain that at the last. Chaitanya, I'll explain at the last. Right now, we should start today's session. Is it true now? I hope you're getting. So right now, I'll start with the today's session. Okay. So I think I should start. Okay. So the first question again in front of you. Now the level, I have increased my level. Like you would say that we'll go from hard to low. Okay. Means I'll go from hard to low. Now the level of the question has been increased. I hope this is almost visible to you. Is it visible now? Is it visible or not? Please confirm. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Let me now come on start. So come on guys, first of all read the question carefully and try solving it. Read the question carefully and try solving it. How we can try this question? So a ratio of the total number of mobile shops, and this is one of the PYQs. This question has been asked in the previous year paper. This is one of the PYQ and it is basically asked in the I would say previous year. So you can try this out. The ratio of the total number of mobile shop in shops A and B is 88 is to 7. So first of all, we have ratio of mobile shops of A is to B, which is given to us 8 is to 7. If you don't know anything, write down the data which is given. As I said you, if you don't know anything, write down the data which is given. Now, respectively, if 62.5% of the mobile of shop A are Android, so basically I can say this is my mobile A, the total sum would be 8 only. Again, there is something called percentage comes into picture, which is 62.5. Now, come on, say, how will you apply the logic? See, the logic would be what is 62.5? The 62.5 is basically 5 by 8, correct? How can I say 5 by 8? 5 by 8, how can I say? Because 1 by 8 is nothing but 12.50 multiplied by 5, correct? This would give you around 60 to 62.5. So 5 by 8 of it means 5 is of Android and are Android, and the remaining 57 mobiles are basic models. So can I say now, see, so from this it is very understood that according to me the ratio of 3 mobiles are basic mobiles but 5 are Android mobiles. Is it right? I hope this much is clear to you everyone. Correct now. So basically the value of 3 is given to me. The value of 3, according to me, it is 3. But the value of 3 is 57 given to me. If the 3 is equivalent to 57, then 1 would be equal to 57 by 3. Correct now. 1 is equal to, then it would be like 19. If 1 is equal to 19. Now what they are asking? Now then find 28.56% of the total of the mobile in shop B. So basically the question is repeated. The question is this much only. Okay. Find 28.56% of the total number of mobiles. So what is 20 now again? 28.56. What is 28.56? I would say 1 by 7 is 14.28. Correct. So can you say it like 2 by 7? 2 by 7. Correct na? Is it fine? We need to figure out the value of 2 by 7. Come on everyone. Is it right or not? Please say. Till now it is making sense. We need to figure out the value of 2 by 7 of the mobile phone. How? Now come on, can you try by your own? Can you try by your own? So basically 2 by 7 means the total mobile is 2 by 7 multiplied with 19. So you need to just figure out the value of 19 into 2, that is 38 mobiles are going to be answer. In shop B, they're asking about the shop B. Is this clear, Chaitanya? Basically, question is repeated from here. And this is one of the PYQ. Is this clear, Chaitanya? Let's go for next one. I hope you understood the logic behind it and everything. Okay, fine. Let me go for next question. So, come on, try this. Try this one. Try this one. The number of boys in a class is 12.7% more than the number of girls in the class. Again, you need to figure out 12.4%. Yesterday, I made you solve this question. Yesterday, I made you solve what is the meaning of 12.5. Now, everyone knows that basically 12.5, just now I made you understand, which is 1 by 8. So, the basic agenda is, the ratio of boys is to girl. The ratio of boys is to girl. If earlier the boys was 8, now the boys becomes 9. Then only there is a increase of 1 on 8, which is 12.5%. Is it clear? I hope so this much is clear to everyone. I hope so this much is clear to everyone. Correct? So we are doing with the ratio method. I don't think this much would be like anything that you're not getting. Is it true? Now let me understand. Further, it is saying that if the number of boys and girls in the class is increased by 20%, this has been increased by 20%, correct? And this has been increased by 25%, correct? 20% means 1 by 5, means the increased value would be how much? 10.8, correct? Means 2.8 ho jayega, that would be like 10.8. 25% 9, the increase of 25% of 9 would become what? 1 by 4. Okay. Then what you can say now? It would be how much? Come on, it should be 10 now. It should be 10. It should be 10. Total is basically 20.8. Is it right? The total number of students in the class is basically 208. The total number of class in the student is basically 208. So can I say now 20.8 would be equal to 208. Then the value of 1 would be 208 divided by 20.8 multiplied by 100 by 10. Correct? So the 1 value would be how much? 1 value would be how much? 1 value would be 10 na? If one value would be 10, they are asking what? Find the total number of students in the class initially. Initially, there was how many students in the class? So initially, the boys and girls were 8 plus 9. It is basically 17. So 17 into 10 becomes how much? 170. Answer. Is this clear? Any doubt in this? Any doubt in this? Please comment. Any doubt in this? Please comment. The number of boys in the class is okay, change it to that part. Girls is to boys. You are saying that ratio I have taken inverse, na? You are saying that I have taken ratio inverse. No issues, it's fine. I have taken like ratio inverse, na? Is it fine now? Increase percentage. No, basically Chaitanya, if something is increased by 12.5%, means what? 12.5% basically means 1 by 8 plus 1 by 8. So the initial value would be 8 and then it would become 9, na? Then only there is an increase of 1 on 8. It is not we are going for 9 from 8. If we are going like 9 from 8, there is a decrease of 1 from 9. So this will become 11.11. JVS, what happened? I think, okay. Fine. You okay? You are saying that 9 should be increased by 20%. Okay, 9 should be increased by 20%. Okay, I have just reversed it now. Okay, fine. Okay, I've reversed it. No worries. Fine. Okay, I've just reversed it. No worries. It's fine. 9 should be 20%. Now you are saying that 9 should be 20%. Yes, 9 should be 20%. Okay, fine. 9 should be 20% and 8 should be 25%. This should be reversed. Then anything impacting the result? 8 25% would be what? 8 25% would be 10 and this would be 10.8. Correct? Now it's fine. Okay, done. Now it's fine. Let's come to the next. Is it fine now? Okay, let's come to the next question. Come on, try this. Why, Jarvis, you are lost? You can just try this question now. Nothing is lost. Try this. 68 liter of milk was poured into a tube. And tube was found to be 15% empty. Okay. Tube was like 15% empty. To completely fill the tube, what amount of additional milk must be poured? So, what amount of additional milk should be poured? Now, I think this is easy one. This you can solve. I would say this is easy one. This you can solve. So first of all, come on, 68 liter of milk was poured into a tube and the tube was found to be 15% empty. So basically, can I say that 100% was there initially? Now 15% was empty. Then can I say that 85% was like filled? So 85% value is basically 68. I think this is clear. The value of 85% would be like 68. Correct. Then 1% would be how much? 1% would be 68 by 85. Then the space left, if I multiply this by 15, unitary method. This is unitary method. This is the amount, what amount of additional milk? This is the amount of additional milk you will be needed. Amount of additional milk you would be needed, correct? This goes 5 times, this goes 4 times, this goes 3 times, na? This goes 3 times, correct? 5 times, this goes 3 times. Okay, from 5, 3 times. It is like 12 liters. Exactly. Fine, let us go for next question. Let me solve this. Difference between 40% of y and 20% of x is 270. Whereas the difference between 40% of x and 20% of y is 0. 40% means 2 by 5. 20% means 1 by 5. I can equate one equation from here. You can equate one equation from here. 40% means basically 2 by 5 of x is equal to 1 by 5 of y. Correct? 5 cancelled out. You can figure out the ratio of x is to y. The ratio of x is to y would be how much? It's like how much? Come on. Is it, can I say this would be 1:2? This would be 1:2. Correct, na? If the ratio would be 1:2, now they are asking what? The difference between 40% of y. Now, see, the point is that you should note it down. Now, x is and y you know. Can you answer this? Try solving it, everyone. X and where is the difference? Now, you see, I have used this first data. Okay, I have used this because 0, then I equated it, na, because it is equal to 0, then I equated it. Now you can use that this data difference between 40% of y and 20% of x. You can use this data and figure out the answer. Now see, for the easy calculation, you can assume this x would be 10 and y would be 20. Now they are asking that 20% of x means 20% of x, correct? X 20% and 40% of this part, 40% of this part. You can just think like that, is it right? Now 20% of 10 would be how much? This is 2, and 40% of 20 would be how much? This is 8. Is it right? I hope this is clear to everyone. These all are PYQs. Come on, see. Is this clear? Now the ratio remains the same, na? The ratio of x is to y is 1:2 only. The ratio is not changing. And the difference of this part is basically 6. According to me, the difference is 6. According to the question, the difference is 270. Is it fine? I hope so. Then the value of 1 would be how much? Then the value of 1 would be how much? 1 would be 270 by 6, which is 45. Till now it is clear. Find the sum of x and y. What is the sum of x and y? The sum of x and y would be how much? The sum is basically 30. So 30 into 45. What is 30 into 45? 5. 5 this part. Correct? This would be how much? 1350. Answer. No. This is 40% of x, na? 40% of x is equal to 20% of y. Why is you are getting confused? Forty percent of, see, read the question. 40% of x and 20% of y. 40% of x means what? 2 by 5 of x. I hope now it is clear. Should we go for next question? Okay, let me go for next question. Try this. Please try out this. Okay, try out this. I hope my voice is audible. A sum of rupees 731 divided among A, B and C such that A receives 25% more than B and B receives 20% less than C. What do you will assume now? Now let's do it in the form of, as I said, ratio methods helps me a lot. Now a sum of rupees 731 is divided among A, B and C such that A receives 25% more than C. 25%, A receives 25% more than C. So the ratio of A is to B. A is to B would be what? If A receives more, then this should be 5 is to 4. A receiving more, na 25% more. C, A receiving 1 more from 4. So this is A receiving 25% more. I hope this is clear. Now they are saying that B receives 25% less than C. Now B receives 25% less than C, which means what? B receives 25% less than C means what? Now B is to C, the ratio would be what? 25% less means the value of 3 would become 4. Is it right? This is 1 less from 4. So is it right? 4 becomes 3. Come on, say this is clear how I have written the ratios. This is clear how I have written the ratio. First, it is being increased by 25% A, then B is getting decreased by 25%. Is it right? Everyone, is this clear? Come on, say. Now the question comes, I need to figure out the value of A is to B is to C, which I know that A is to B is 5 is to 4 and B is to C is 3 is to 4. Which I know that I need to make this a common part. How can I multiply? Now I'll multiply this by 4, I'll multiply this by 3. Isn't it? Come on, say. Yes or no? Come on, say. So this will become 5 3s are 15 is to 4 3s are 12 is to 4 4s are 16. Correct. Now the question asks, what is the share? What is she share in the amount? What is C share in the amount? So you need to understand what is total. Total is 5, 6, 7. 7, 7 for 13, 1, 2, 3, 4. So total is actually 43. The share of C is basically 16. This bin get divided into 731. Is it right? Come on, say. This will go like 1 time 17 times. So 16 into 17 would be my answer, which is, I have done that 8, correct, 7, 2, 278, correct? Fine, makes sense? $272. Okay, sorry, 272. Okay, fine. Now Chaitanya, I hope that this is clear to you. Let's come to the next part. Let's solve this. Again, I would say same variety of question. Come on, solve this. Amount of rupees 9500 is to be divided among 3% ABC if the share of A is 120% of the share of B. 120%. Now this you need to understand what is 120% of the share of B and 75% of the share of C. So can you answer? So A is basically the ratio will become A is to B and A is to C. This is the ratio we are getting. So you need to make this part very carefully. What is 120% of the share of B? Can I write directly? If 5 becomes 6, there is like increase of 1 by 5, which is 20%. Which means there's a basically increase of 120%. Exactly, very good. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, I hope you understood. This much is clear to you. Then what is the ratio of A is to C then? 75% less. Then can I say this would be like 3 is to 4? Correct. I need to make this part as in common. Can I multiply this by 2? Yes, I can multiply. Now the ratio of A is to B is to C becomes what? A becomes 6, B becomes 5 and C becomes 8. Correct? Is this the fine ratio? 6 is to 5 is to 8? They are asking then find the share of A, means 6 upon how much? 19 multiplied by 9500. Is it right? This goes 5 times 500. 3000 is 3K is the answer. Try this. Come on, this is the another question. We will solve more and more question, guys. As I said, this is the foundation, everyone. So you guys need to understand about the foundation. A boy has 4 different color pens. Out of 60% of the pens, 20% are black and 40% are blue. 20% are black. Out of 60% of the back. Okay, 60%. They are saying 20% are black. Means 12 are black now. Come on, let me see how can I solve this. Let's see, guys. So a boy has 4 different color pens. Out of, so can I say the boy is having like 100 pens? Out of this 60% of the pens he is having, like 40% would be remaining part. I don't know that part, I'll not write down. 20% are black. So 20% are black means 12 are black. Means 12 are black. 60% would be 12 are black. Correct. Now, and 40% are blue pens. How many are blue pens basically then? Blue pens would be then 24. Blue would be then 24. Is it right? If black is like 12, then blue would be 24. Is it right? And the remaining are green pens, which are equal to 48. Remaining are green pens. So how many we are having like green pen? And the remaining which are equal to 48, and find the number of red pens the boy has. Come on, can you solve from here? Like anything that you apply. Come on, say. So remaining would be, can I say that green pen remaining? Green pen would be again equal to how much? 24 only. Correct? Because the total is 60 and the value of 24 is given to me 48. The value of 1 would be 2. If the value of 1 is 2, then number of the blue pens they are asking. Then 40 would be how much? 40 multiplied by 2, which is 80. Answer. Is this clear? Is this clear? Chaitanya, is this clear? Or any confusion? Or you are like having any confusion? No, sir, we cannot solve. Okay. Okay, that's very fine. A boy has 4 different color pen. It was mentioned in the question. Out of 60% of the pens, 20%. See, 60% of the pens, 20% are black. So out of 60%, 20% are black. So I have assumed the total value would be 100. The 60% are 60 only. So 12% of 60. They are asking that 20%. So 20% of 60 would be 12. And 40% are blue. So 40% of 60 would be 24. 6 fours are 24. Then remaining, out of which I have assumed that total is 60. 24, then remaining would be 24 because the sum is 60. So 24 is equal to 48. Because it was mentioned in the question, that's why I assume. I not assume by myself. It was earlier mentioned in the question. Okay, how I said 12? Now 60, 20% of 60 is what? 0, 0, 0, 0. 6 twos are 12, na? 40% is what? 6 fours are 24. Solve this. Come on, solve. See how can you solve this question. Okay, in a class there are 35% girls. So basically, can I say in a class there is like 100% of the student would be there. Let us assume that 35% are girls, correct? Then 65% would not be the girls. Will it be fine? मतलब ये boys ही होंगे. Okay, which is 38 more than the half of the number of boys. 38 more than half the number of boys is basically what? Half means basically this is 32.5 na? Correct? 30, 32, half of it will be 32.5. Correct? Is it fine, everyone? So see, the point is that which is 38 more than the half. So basically, can I say now the boys is basically how much more? So girls is basically how much more? Means girls is basically 32.5 minus 35. 35 minus 32.5 would be how much? Can I say 2.5? So basically, the girls are 2.5 more, which I can say 5 by 2, correct? And in the question which is given to me, there are 38 more. According to me, there are 2.5 more. In the question, it is 38 more. So can I say the value of 5 would be equal to 38 into 2, which is 76, isn't it? Come on, say. Now, what is the difference between boys and girls in the class? So basically, I'm just finding out the difference of boys and girls only, na? We will wait for that. Okay. Till now, it is clear, everyone. Because till now it is clear now. Yes or no? Because the difference is basically 65 minus 35. That difference is of 30 only, na? So see, I know that the value of 5 is basically 76. So if I multiply this by 6, 6 5s are 30. I need to multiply this by 6, 6 6 are 36, 6, 3, 6 7s are 42, 452 is my answer. Chaitanya, is it clear? Please say, is it clear to you? Is it clear to you, Chaitanya? I hope we are solving the question the way means. I hope everyone is getting this, that how the question we are solving. Come on. No, no. In a class, there are 35% girls are there, which is 38 more. So boys would be 65, na? 65 are boys. Understood. This has been understood. Of this boys, we are doing half. Come on, please solve this. Of salary. A salary is 125% of B salary. Again, this is a question of, I would say, problem. And C salary is 80% of B salary. Come on, try. Ratios. If the total is given, then you need to solve. This you can solve. This is like easy. I would say this is easy. This you can solve. This is way easy, I would say. This you can solve. Okay. Again, we'll go for ratio method. As I said, A salary is 125% of B salaries. Means, first of all, A is to B. Correct? We need to go for A is to B. Then the value of 5 would become 4. This is again 25% more now. You can see. Then C is B. Then I would say C is to B ratio will come, which is like 80% less. So 80% less means what? 5 becomes 4. Correct? Now you can see that we are having like B common, isn't it? We are having like B common. So what we need to do, if I multiply this value by, B is here, 5 and this value by 4, isn't this will make sense? 5 and 4, let me write down. Then I would say that A is to B is to C would be what? So A would be 5 5s are 25, and according to me B would be 20, and here also C is basically 5 4s are no, wrong. I think we done wrong, something wrong, isn't it, guys? C would be 16, na? C would be 16. This is basically, come on, say, C share is 80%. Till now it is correct. Ratios are equal, A, B, C. So 20 plus 20 is 40, 45, 45 plus 10 plus 10, 61. So can I say that? Yes. The value of 61 is given to me 1, 2, 2, 000. So value of 1 would be 1, 2, 2, 000 divided by 61. This goes by how many times? This goes by how many times? 2000 times, isn't it? What is the C salary? 16 into 2000. 16 into 2000 is 32,000. Fine. No doubt. No doubt, please. I think all of you have given me the correct answer. Try this question. These all are basically, again, I would say foundation questions, guys, which will help you to develop your foundations. So please try. I would request all of you to do share this session, do like it. This was the question, na? Please wait, please wait. I think question was of Deepak. Please wait, please wait. No, wait. I'm just coming with that question. Just wait, I'm just coming with that question. Just wait. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll not change anything. This was the question. Okay, fine. Okay, let me try. Deepak monthly salary is 50% more than Chetan's salary. So again, D is to C. So we need to figure out the ratios. Deepak's salary again is like, if 50% more means 3, 2 becomes 3. Chetan's salary is 20% less than the Gaurav. Chetan is 20% less than the Gaurav. Then 4 becomes 5. Chetan is Gaurav. 4 becomes 5. If anything wrong, come on, say, guys. Gaurav earns 30% more than Ramesh. 30% more than Ramesh. Then Gaurav earns. Then Gaurav earns 30% more than Ramesh. Means if this is 13, this would be 10. Till now, ratio is, I think, equal to everyone. I think no doubt in it. I think none of you have a problem, right? Correct, na? First of all, make this Chetan common here. Just multiply this by 2. Then you can say that, so Chetan is to, Deepak is to Chetan is to Gaurav. This is what? Deepak is basically 3 to just 6. Gaurav is basically 4. Gaurav is basically 4, na? Sorry, Chetan is basically 4. Chetan is basically 4. So Chetan is basically 4 and I would say Gaurav is basically 5. Till now I think no problem in it. I think till now no problem in it. Now they are saying that Gaurav and Ramesh. So Gaurav is basically 13 and Ramesh is basically 10. So Gaurav and Ramesh, now figure it out. I think no problem. Now you need to equivalent this part. So multiply this by 13. Correct? Only multiply that by 13. Is it fine? Come on, say. If you multiply this by 13, multiply this by 5 also to make it equal. So now you can say now 13 6 is what basically. So this would be 78. Isn't it? 78 is to how much? 52. 52 is to 65 is to how much? 50. Come on, say 50. Yes, 50. I think this much is clear. Now, salary of Deepak is what percent more than less than of Ramesh? Deepak is what percent Ramesh? Deepak's salary is basically 78. Deepak's salary and Ramesh salary is basically 50. This is what less? 28 na? I would say this is 28 less. Now 28 less than Ramesh they are asking. 28 by 50 multiplied by 100. This goes 2 times and this goes basically 56 would be my answer. I hope this is now clear. Fine. Can you say, is it clear? So come on guys, if you are following this series, see 1 or 2 times because this is a ratio method. I hope that you will feel like something that okay, this is I'm not getting it out or something like that. But be with me. Try to practice more and more question because these questions have been asked in the exam. These are not like a question which has been not asked. These are previous year question asked in the pre-level of any pre-level of all the banking exams, whether it would be SBI, whether it should be IBPS or any of the banking exam. These questions have been asked. Okay. So Chaitanya, can we discuss? See, just make it solve. You can also solve today's problem, and we will be discussing the today problem and today's problem and yesterday's problem in meanwhile tomorrow. Okay, so we have 4 problems here more. You can see we have 1 problem, we have 2 problem, we have 3 problem, we have 4 problem, and then we are having a 5 problem. So total of 5 problem today and the remaining of yesterday. Okay, we will be doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll take session for like I would say one hour. Okay. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. So I hope Chaitanya, you are enjoying the course. You are enjoying this session. So I would request, or I'll again give you the PDF, guys. And if you are there, you can join my Telegram link also. So I would say all of you to join my Telegram channel through which you will get the latest update of the classes and the questions which I'm guiding right now. And it will help you a lot. This is the foundation which I'm guiding you. I'm just making you understand how to solve question through the ratio methods. Ratio methods will help you a lot in, I would say, in getting the problem in the easiest way that you can solve. So basically I would say that join these sessions, try to solve the questions of the PDF. We will discuss each and every question in the next class. That's why I have put percentage in 3 parts, correct? Not only 1 part. I have put percentage in 3 parts so that every question should be done. Whether it should be a basic level of question, whether it should be a tough level of question. So try to solve each and every question. The point is that this will take time, Chaitanya. It will take time. Just give the just practice more and more question. I'm with you. You will be like benefited for it. Is it right, Chaitanya? Okay. Till then, bye bye everyone. Bye guys. Shining off Agnimitra. Keep shining and keep learning. Bye.